What's up, guys? Today we're going on a tour of one of the most isolated islands and island chains in the Pacific, or in the world actually, but it's right here in the middle of the Pacific. You guessed it, it's in Hawaii. We're going to be looking at Oahu, which is where I am right now. I'm going to show you some of the cool stuff that's out here. Sort of sad that there aren't 360s of some of the stuff that I think is cool out here as well. It's a little bit sad, but there's still some cool stuff. We're going to check it out. We're going to see what's going on. So overall, there's just this massive mountain chain that runs in through here. Over here in this area, you've got the airport, a ton of military bases over here. This is where Pearl Harbor is. We're going to check out the memorial, the Arizona Memorial. And if you don't know much about Pearl Harbor, you should look into it. It's a pretty crazy story about how all that stuff went down. But overall, it's just a beautiful island. If you've never been out to the North Shore, there are not really that many good 360s. Actually, there's really no good 360s at the North Shore beaches, but absolutely gorgeous. You have to check them out. Just go ahead and Google and check out some of the images of it. Some of these mountains, I'm not really doing them justice right now. They get up super high. So you have this awesome backdrop over here. Pretty much you're probably going to stay in this area, which is Waikiki, or you might stay somewhere else. I wouldn't suggest that. I'll tell you why here in a little bit. Let's check this out first. This is an awesome 360. Alright, so here you go. This kind of gives you a view of just how beautiful the mountains are, how lush and green it is everywhere. And this kind of gets a bit of like the more rural side of the more countryside of Oahu. Because there's like 1 million people here. It's the most inhabited Hawaiian island. There's just a lot going on. There's a lot of amazing hikes out here. I was just getting all trails, checking out all trails, and that'll get you off to a start on like good hikes that are close to you, and you can really figure out which ones you want to go to. Let's go to Kaena Point. I have a video about that, but I've been out here a couple times on the south side. Really beautiful area. It's just super rocky, and ooh, it went out. There we go. Yeah, the rocks are like super sharp over here, and so if you walk on them, they're fine. They're not gonna cut you unless you have like bare feet. But I've been to this exact spot a couple times, and this is pretty much just how it is. Just the awesome rocks, little tide pools and stuff in the rocks. Blue water. I've seen some sea turtles just right off of this. Just when I was hanging out fishing one day. Really nice drive out here to the west side of the island. Definitely somewhere to go when you come here for sure. And then also it's a good place to stay over on this side as well. And when I say this side, I don't mean out that far, but sort of, let me find it, kind of over here, right? There's some resorts and things over here. Yeah, and this is one of the beaches, I think. Yeah, see, yeah, there's some resorts over here. Let's look at the 360 of that beach. Yeah, this isn't Waikiki, but I think it's probably a lot nicer over here. The resorts are just as nice, but it's going to be less people, and you're going to be able to get to some of the better stuff a little bit, a little less crowding, a little bit less cost. Beaches are amazing, of course. Let's look at the Polynesian Cultural Center. That's on the other side of the island. I haven't been here myself yet, but I know this is supposed to be really cool. If you want to get here and you want to learn some culture, check out some stuff from the old days. I didn't even know they had these little statues. Wow, that's pretty cool. Then you got the Easter Island style Polynesian head dudes. I don't know if those were really there whenever, before people came over here, or when they were here, excuse me, before Europeans came over here. I don't know which is which, but this is supposed to be a really cool place. There we go. Let's see this 360 right here. pretty much the same thing. But this is definitely something to do. I hear they like teach you how to like cook in the traditional manner and how to like weave and some other little activities, and run you through some exhibits and stuff. Let's look over here. Let's look at this cocoa crater. So this is right kind of near Honolulu. It's one of the more scenic routes near Honolulu that you can go and you can actually check out. But this is an amazing oceanscape as well. I would suggest going out on the east side and go to Waimanoa Beach, and all out on the east side you're going to see stuff like this, just absolutely beautiful. Let's go to Diamond Head. Diamond Head is a good spot. You can get up here pretty easily, and it's got a great view. An even better view is at the Tantalus Lookout. We'll definitely go check that out. So this gives you a nice view of the city and water and all that. Super nice up here. Let's bounce out of here. This is right over here in kind of the Waikiki area. You can walk out on this. They've done all sorts of stuff to kind of make these beaches nice, kind of protect the tourism in this area here. And so I believe this is one of the man-made features to do that, because this isn't like a natural formation or anything. Still a beautiful view. Let's see. Here's Waikiki Beach at sunset. I've been out to Waikiki. There's a lot of resorts here. I was just getting an Airbnb on the North Shore. You're gonna get a lot more of a scenic view. As you can tell, it's like a lot less natural over here. It is pretty, but compared to other views on the islands, it's just not even remotely as good. It's just, this is where the city is. That's kind of just how stuff went down, I guess. If I was coming here on vacation, I would not go and stay in Waikiki. There's so much going on in terms of just people getting stuffed in here. There's like this boardwalk that goes all the way down on the Hilton side here. I could talk about it all day, but anyhow, I was just going to the other part of the island. But let's go over here and see this. This is the Arizona Memorial. Definitely something cool to see. This is out here. I think you access it from Ford Island. I'm not 100% sure if it's still open, but that's one reason to come check out this 360 and Google Earth yourself. That you can see this structure is just really cool. It's from the Arizona sank, and all the, it's a memorial to all the sailors that died in it, and also just kind of World War II in general, World War II vets as a whole. And so let's hop right here. But yeah, that's a overview of Oahu. One cool thing to note is you can see how the houses, they kind of creep up the side of what's available on the mountain, and they just sort of cut into the formation of the mountain. It's just, you can clearly see how civilization has sort of crept up this. Pretty unique, interesting place overall. Very interesting place. Population, like I said, about 1 million, so it's super crowded, and it only has a couple main highways, so traffic here is terrible. So if you wanted to go and check out Hawaii, this is a very cool place. I was just staying on the North Shore or the west side, or even just going to another island for really checking out, getting a nice calm Hawaii experience. But the city does have its benefits as well. Well, thank you for watching. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and have a good one.